Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a really exciting, at least for me, a super exciting announcement video. So I have a lot of things I'm going to talk about and just kind of show off, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you've kind of been following my journey, you will know that I was a stay-at-home mom. And now my son is in kindergarten and my daughter's in preschool. And so I have a lot more time on my hands. I've had a lot of plans kind of in the works and forming and just kind of waiting for me to have the time to dedicate to fulfilling those plans and making sure that if I sign up for an obligation to my followers that I'm able to meet that obligation. So I had set up a Patreon account years ago before I had my daughter. So probably about 4 years ago, and I was never able to publish it because I didn't have the time where if I promised something once a month, I was able to fulfill that promise. Finally, with both of my kids in school, some of the time at least, I'm able to start doing more. So I have officially published my Patreon. Right now I have 2 tiers. Someday there will probably be more than 2 tiers. And the free tier. So 3 if you count the free tier. So I'm so excited I can't even think straight. I have 2 separate tiers at different price points. Because it's basically a happy mail tier. It's me and my love of paper and my love of goodies sending you some of my goodies. So my first tier is just a postcard tier. And what that is I'm going to mail you a postcard every month. So I have a massive collection of postcards. A lot of my artist friends and people and artists that I interact with in my community will print their art on postcards to sell because postcards sell pretty easily. I also have note cards and that kind of thing. So it might not be a postcard, it might be a note card, but I also have a stamp that's the size of a postcard that will allow me to turn anything that's like thick enough and fits the right size into a postcard. So if I have note cards that are blank on the inside from artist friends with their art printed on them, I'll be able to like cut off the back and turn it into a postcard and send you a postcard of like a local artist. So I have an insane collection of postcards. It's like a compulsion for me to just buy them when I see them. And I would love to share that collection. The first one I grabbed was just this. I bought this 100 postcards from Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit. It's this thick. It's full of these adorable postcard illustrations from the author of Peter Rabbit. And I bought this years ago. And I've used a few, but as you can see, the box is still pretty full. I used them to decorate for my son's Peter Rabbit themed birthday party. So I put them up all over in a way that didn't damage them. So I was able to take them back down. And then I just kind of added them to my stash. So they served the purpose I bought them for, and now I just have them. So, you know, I could just mail you a postcard. And I will not be putting these in envelopes. I will just be mailing them. So it will come with the stamp and your address. And I have to put my return address. That one's not, you know, and I'll pick through them and pick the cutest ones. Like, look how adorable that is. That is so cute. So I will have my return address. I'm going to get stickers so that you could peel off the return address sticker. It will have a stamp. It will have your address. And I will either write a note or I'll put a cute sticker or something here. So I will put something on it. It'll probably a lot of the time be just a little sticker. Because why not? But you're going to get postcards. And these are old illustrations, but they're newer printings. But I also have, when I say like a collection, it is a collection. It is a hoard. I have a collection of vintage postcards, and a lot of those vintage postcards are still blank, and some of them verge on antique without having a stamp or a mail date on them. It's hard to date them, but I get big boxes of them, and some of them have been sent and have been stamped, and some of them have not, and in the boxes I find a lot of them are antique, but there are some that are still blank, and I don't have any on hand to show you, but there are some that are antique, but they still have a blank back, so I could still mail them to you. And some months I may, instead of mailing it as a postcard where it goes straight through the mail, I may take some antique or used, I guess, vintage and antique postcards and put them in an envelope and mail them that way, so that you can have some of those with a little bit of history. So that's the postcard tier. And the second tier goes along with another part of my announcement, which is why this is here. The second tier is going to be a collage pack with over 50 pieces of collage material. And it's going to be a little mixed media, so it'll be mostly paper and stickers, but I may also include some pieces of fabric, some like, I have this drawer of paper flowers. You might get a flower, so it's not technically paper, but it all goes with like the stuff I would use for my junk journals. So I will be making these packs, and I've already started. The only reason I haven't made the packs is because I have to put them in these 9x6 plastic bags, and I had to buy more plastic bags. I didn't have enough. So I have this box, and you can see here's some smaller pieces that I'll be dividing up. Here's some glittery, oh, that looks really pretty on camera. Glittery, sparkly, like a thinner kind of scrapbook paper. I have these really well patinaed pages from a short story. I have two, so you'll get two of those in your first pack. This is what's going into the first pack. I have music pages that have these little practice piano, I think. And then just to kind of get into some of what's in here, coffee dyed paper that I dyed. Some has lines, some doesn't. Ledger paper, pink dyed paper. I have sales orders, and then I have brown paper for collage backgrounds. And that's just kind of, I didn't want to do too much without getting my bags, which are coming today. I did order more, and they're coming today, so I will be able to get these going today, but I just didn't want to do too much without having that paper with me. And then, like, I have so many of these, and this is just a bag of pieces. I made a journal collection, and you could see I have trimmed down, what are the dictionary pages? I have colored papers. I have scrapbook paper pieces. So I have so many of just these things of collage paper, and this is what I use for my collage. And I have more than I can handle, more than I can use myself. So I'm starting a collage club. I also have like this bowl of little tickets and little bits that I use for my collages. So I'll be sort of seeing and going through what do I use for my collage and what can I pass on to you. I have a ton of vintage tickets. This is not a ton, this is 3. But I do have a ton of them. I have fabric flowers. I have buttons and stickers and stamps and. So I'll be putting together every month a themed, now the theme is going to be a little bit of a loose theme. So here I have this packet, and this is like a coffee, there's coffee themed stickers in here, but there's not too many. So this first month, which is March, the first theme is going to be like tea and coffee. And the reason for that is because along with my online Patreon collage club, which you can join, and you'll get a collage pack mailed to you once a month, and you'll get exclusive access to a like collage with me video. So I will be opening up my packet and collaging in a journal with it. And I'll do it crafty chat kind of style, so you can pull your stuff out and you can collage along with me, and we can talk and we can sip coffee together and we can have a great time. And someday in the future, they will probably become alive, so we can collage together live. But right now, with just starting out and not being sure how many people, I want the videos to be accessible for people that come in maybe later than when I'm able to film the video. So they will be eventually be live streams where we can actually craft together. But for now, they will just be like pre-recorded videos that you can craft along with. So just to recap the Patreon, I have a free tier you can join for free. You'll still get announcements of when my Etsy drops are, what the latest themes are. You can see some more behind the scenes videos maybe. And then the postcard tier, you get a bonus welcome postcard, and then you get a postcard mailed to you every month. And then the collage tier, you get a full pack of 50 pieces of collage materials mailed to you once a month. And you will also get a bonus welcome pack. So your first month, you'll get 2 collage packs. That's the Patreon. If you want to join, I'm getting excited. I'm ready to go. The first month will be March, but you'll also get your bonus pack. Excuse me. And that's where we're going. And I only just started this, and I already had somebody join my postcard tier. So if you happen to be watching, thank you for joining. If you've joined since I published it, I really, really appreciate you, and I appreciate your support. And I'm so excited for you to get your packs. The thing that goes along with that is if you are local to me, if you are around Libertyville, Illinois, and you want to join an in-person collage club, a new coffee shop has opened near me, and they are phenomenal. They have this really beautiful open space. If you want to kind of check them out, you can look them up. This is the name. Or you can go on my Instagram. I've been sharing a lot because I have been going there a lot, especially to work out the details of this, but also just because they have good coffee and great snacks. So if you are around the Libertyville area, if you are close by, if you're in Illinois, I am hosting what I'm calling Cafe and Collage. And this is going to be an in-person meetup. You buy your ticket. With your ticket, you get the same collage pack as the Patreon tier. So it all of these plans are going together. So we'll have my in-person collage club and we'll have my online collage club. So you can join no matter where you live. Although I am only doing mail in the US. So unfortunately, if you don't live in the US, I cannot send you mail right now. I haven't worked out the international shipping costs and how that's going to work. And I know it's been a little tricky and very expensive. So if you are able to join in person, you can find the link to the tickets on my Linktree, and you will show up. I'll have tools. I'll have your packets, so everybody that signs up gets their packet, or collage pack, or whatever we're gonna call it. You get a little demonstration of collage techniques, and then you have access to tools and stamps and bonus things like magazines and stuff to just sit and collage and drink coffee. The first cup of coffee is included with your ticket. And we're just going to do this first Thursday of every month. We're going to meet up, drink coffee, and have a great time. And then you'll get to take home your collage packet. So if you are local to me and you're following along and you want to join me, please come join me, because I am so excited about this. I'm excited to start this club and to put these packets together, and I absolutely cannot wait. So that's the first in-person event. And then I think it is time for me to finally officially announce this, because I'm not sure if I've done this on a YouTube video yet. I am hosting a junk journal art retreat. It is an all-inclusive retreat. This is actually the house we're staying at. This is an actual picture of it. It is in Sycamore, Illinois. If you need to look up where that is, it's all in my Linktree. It should be really easy to find and to figure out how would you navigate there and everything. This is all in my Linktree. So you can go there if you're interested in joining me. This is all inclusive, meaning you stay in this house. The innkeeper cooks all the meals. She caters to dietary restrictions. She does all the dishes. So when I talk about going on a retreat, this is where I'm going, and I'm working in collaboration with her to host a full junk journal retreat. So you will come, you'll get your food, you'll get your room and board, you get to stay, and I will be teaching a full junk journal making class. We'll be making shadow box art, we'll be making a full themed journal, and we'll be making collage art, and we'll be making artist trading cards. So, which is going to be done with collage methods. So I will be teaching classes through the whole weekend. You'll be getting all your food the whole weekend. So you just kick back and relax. It's in a sweet, cute little downtown. So there's plenty of cute little coffee shops to walk to and things to kind of explore that you don't even have to get in the car if you don't want. You can just walk around, and it's absolutely beautiful and peaceful, and I'm excited. There's only 10 spots available. Right now, all the spots are open, but there's only 10 spots available. So I'm hoping to fill up this retreat, and if this retreat goes well and I'm able to fill the spots, I will be able to keep doing this. I'm hoping to do it at least once a year, but if it's really popular and there's another time of year that maybe different people could come and access it, I would be willing to do it more than once a year, because I am super excited about this. So this is my retreat. We're making journals, we're doing journaling prompts, we're hanging out. There's going to be free time to journal or do your own art or expand on what we've been learning. There's going to be organized shadow box art projects, collage art projects, and you'll leave with a full journal that is ready to be used, or hopefully you've already started using. And if you can't stay the full weekend, there's the option to come for Saturday only as well. So please go check this out. I would love for you to join me. I would love for your support in this, because I really want this to go well so that I can offer more retreats in the future, because this is part of the end goal, is to have retreats and collage meetups and coffee dates, and just to spread the love of paper crafting and junk journaling and sort of self-reflection to as many people as possible. So these are my upcoming events. The retreat is in June. The Cafe and Collage is first Thursday of every month, starting in March. So we're just coming right out. We're rocking and rolling. And then I have my Patreon for anyone that doesn't live close enough to join my in-person events. I have a Patreon. I'm also doing a lot more YouTube videos. I'm going to be doing Etsy drops, so I'll be doing monthly drops, but I do have quite a few things available on my Etsy right now if you're interested in checking out my journals. And I'm, as always, going to be doing in-person art fairs, in-person local farmers markets. Our farmers market is not all food. It's very craft based. And then there's one I'm going to be doing in, hopefully, because you still have to apply and get accepted. Hopefully I'll be doing one in Kenosha, Wisconsin, so spreading out a little bit. That's a farmer's market, but it is more open to not just like food and farmers, kind of what you would think of a farmer's market. So that is my announcement. If you've stayed till the end, I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. If you can't join my events and you can't follow my Patreon, you can always join my free tier. You can always subscribe to my YouTube and support me with just following and watching my videos. You can follow me on Instagram to see what I'm up to. And I appreciate everyone that follows me and joins and gets on board with my crazy dreams, because this is truly like a dream of mine, and it's amazing to watch it happening. It's amazing to watch people get excited about the things that I'm excited about. So thank you all for following me. Thank you all for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day and do something creative today and just take a moment for yourself. Thank you and goodbye, everyone.